guys, today we're going to be talking about making an extra $5 a day. But before I get to the list and the different money making opportunities, I just want to talk about why this video I think is important and why I wanted to do it. So on this channel, I talk a lot about making money online, through side hustles and kind of online business opportunities and work from home jobs and stuff like that. So it is exciting to kind of talk about making a couple $100s a month or even a couple $1,000s a month. But usually those things require a lot of time or sinking in some, money initially to get those things started, and that can be pretty daunting and sometimes unattainable for some people, if you're just starting out. So I wanted to do something where you can just make an extra $5 a day. The things I'm going to be talking about on this list, you don't need to sink any money up front, and a lot of these don't take a ton of time, and you can also stack these opportunities so you can make more than $5 a day. So I also wanted to show you what you can do with that $5. If you take that $5 and you invested it into the stock market, so that'd be about $150 a month, and you did this for about 35 years, you would have over $250,000. So I think this is awesome. So let's start talking about the list. If you've been on the channel for a while, you probably know that this is coming. I'm going to be talking about making money through surveys. If you pick good sites, I do think it's pretty attainable to make $5 a day through just surveys. If you wanted to do that, the survey websites I'm going to be talking about, you can use them on your phone or on your computer. So the first one is Paid Viewpoint. It's one of my favorites. I actually check it every single day. I've made a few $100s in the last year from this website. They usually have surveys available for me every day, so this is a good one to check. The second one that I think is pretty good, it's called American Consumer Opinion. Don't be thrown off by the name. This is actually available worldwide. It has a ton of surveys available. I do kind of get screened out fairly often for these, so I don't check it as much as the other websites, but this is still a great option. And the third website I want to talk about is Prolific. I think this is one of the best websites. It's also open worldwide. They have one of the best pay rates, and they try not to have any surveys on their platform that pays less than $6 an hour. So all the surveys on here are going to be worth your time. The next money making opportunity I want to talk to you about is called Short Task. There are two websites you can do this from, Amazon Mechanical Turk or Clickworker. So on both of these websites have different opportunities available. They sometimes have opportunities where you can tag images. They also have things like tiny transcription opportunities where you literally transcribe 10 seconds of audio. They also have small surveys, so these can be pretty much anything. I haven't used Mechanical Turk in a long time, but I know a couple of years ago it was really good for me. I made a couple $100s a month from just Mechanical Turk, so I would definitely say if you're interested in the short task thing, definitely sign up. For Amazon Mechanical Turk specifically, and I think also Clickworker, but definitely for MTurk for short, they have a really helpful subreddit that definitely has a lot of tips about how you can maximize your earnings, and then they also have people sharing on there what current tasks are available on the platform that's working for them that's also high paying. So definitely look into that. The next money making opportunity is transcription. This is basically where you're going to be taking audio and you're going to be typing out what you hear. There's a couple of different websites that you can do this from. I have three here. The first one is CrowdSurf. What I like about CrowdSurf is that they give bonuses for how accurate you are, and also they cut down the audio to really short snippets, so you're not transcribing 15 minutes worth of a lecture or something like that. I really like CrowdSurf. The next one is Transcribe Me, and just like CrowdSurf, they also cut down the audio to tiny chunks. Also good. Pay through PayPal, no complaints about this. The next one is Rev. I believe Rev actually has a higher pay rate than Transcribe Me and CrowdSurf, but they don't cut down the audio, so the audio is a bit longer on this, and they're a bit stricter on how they rate how you did, so this can be a little daunting, but all three of these websites are good. I will say to sign up for these websites, you may have to take a test to see if you qualify, and so they'll give you a test audio, and if you transcribe it well, you'll get access to make money on the platforms. The next opportunity I want to talk about is called Low Content Books. You may not have heard of this, but this is basically journals, guides, worksheets that people create on print-on-demand platforms like on Amazon KDP, and when someone buys the journal, Amazon will print it for them and send it to them. So people basically just upload a design file for the journal or planner, and then Amazon will fulfill it for you. So this is a good way to make passive income. It is a bit tricky to find a good niche because it does seem to be getting a little bit saturated, but I have seen, a lot of people still making money from this. The person that I've been following who does this really, really well, her name is Rachel Harrison Sund. She has a YouTube channel, as you can see, and she has a ton of videos. And I believe she has a website where she gives out some free design files, and she also has tutorials about how she makes her designs. So if you're interested in this and you want to try it out, it doesn't cost any money to upload anything to Amazon KDP. So if you just want to try it, you won't lose anything just by giving it a try. The next money making opportunity is Fiverr. Someone that I've been following is Hustle and Slow. She actually made $1,000 in her first 30 days on Fiverr. She does blog post writing through Fiverr. So she has this big article, I will also link it in the description, of course, where she talks about how she set up her Fiverr gig, like what keywords, what titles, and how she did A/B testing by doing multiple gigs to see what titles worked. And she goes through her whole process in this blog post, and I think this is really, really in-depth and really, really helpful. I actually used her process to do it myself, and I actually did get a few orders. Fiverr wasn't for me, but I did get paid, and it is a good way to make money. And using Fiverr and getting started doesn't cost anything. They do take a fee when you get an order, but that's, of course, after you get paid. So you're not sinking any money into it, just time. And then the last money making opportunity is reselling. Reselling is basically where you get items for cheap, and that can be from thrift stores or retail stores, online, wholesale, whatever, and then you sell it for more money. I've seen a lot of six-figure resellers. There's a ton of different ways that you can do this, different niches that you can do. I've been following someone that only sells video games. There's people that only sell women's clothes. Tons of different ways to do this. But if you're interested, it doesn't cost anything to get started. To list on eBay, it's free. To list on Poshmark and stuff, also free. You can also get free shipping supplies from the USPS, and they can actually ship the supplies to you. And then you can schedule a pickup, so they can pick up the packages right from your door. So you don't even need to leave your house. You can literally do this from home. So I just wanted to share with you a couple of content creators that are also resellers that have really, really good information. So the first one, as you can see, is Daily Refinement. He basically started from zero, and he is a six-figure reseller now. He talks a ton about creating systems for your process so you can list items faster and be more efficient with your time, because he also has a family, so he doesn't want to be working on reselling all day. I really, really love his content. The next reseller is Rockstar Flipper. He specializes in eBay and Amazon. He does a lot of wholesale and selling like big lots of items to other resellers, and he also works on liquidation. So this is just a little bit different from Daily Refinement, but Rockstar Flipper also has videos on like taxes and also how to get started. So he's also a great content creator. The next one is a little bit different from the first two. She goes by Mogi Beth. She talks about basically thrifting, and she specializes in like women's clothes and accessories, and she is a Poshmark reseller. So that's different than the first two. They kind of specialize on eBay and Amazon. She goes through her process. She has tons of videos about what items she picks and why she picks them, and then also how much they sold for. So this is super helpful if you want to get started in clothes and accessories. She also has a really active Instagram where she also talks about reselling. So if you're interested in reselling, I definitely think you should get started with that. You can also get started by just selling things from around your home if you're interested in that, just to get acquainted with the platforms, and so you also don't have to buy inventory. So I hope these ways were helpful. I will leave a link to all of these things in the description below. If you're interested in content about passive income, making money online, growing your money through investing, I would love it if you subscribed. We try to do a video at least once a week. Thank you so much for watching.